I'm Henrik and welcome to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. It's 1861, 8th of September, and we're doing a bit of a time travel here because I do believe that the last time I streamed, which is in real time, was about a week ago. We actually fought 3 or 4 days, so it advanced until the 11th of September. So if you're confused by the dates in the YouTube video titles, don't be. When a tactical battle goes on for a while, you actually, for a couple of days, you actually get back earlier on the campaign map and the troops will lock in place. That's a nice feature. As I've let known quite vocally, I'm not very happy about the state of the game, although I like the game and I have high hopes for it. I'm also trying to play some other music. I hope that's not too loud. It's very hard for me to tell. Anyway, we are in the Cumberland Pass, and it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon when the Confederate forces spot the 1st Kentucky Regiment here. It's only a 500 strong. The forces should be about equal. The south is fielding a tiny bit stronger force actually than the north. But they're about 4,000 each. Let's cheat. Yeah, Bull Nelson has 4,000 men. And we should about maybe almost 5,000. Oh, well, actually 3,700 to 4,300. So it's very equal forces. But obviously it's the AI and obviously we're defending. So you know how it's gonna go, but we'll do the best of it. Alright, we have Donelson's division here, defending the center. Rucker's Legion, Army of Eastern Tennessee, Confederate. You can't see what state they're from here now. Rucker's 700 men, but he's sitting in a parapet here with Enfields. So, and these are not green troops. It's not their first battle, at least. I mean, they're not very experienced. We don't see any stars here. We also have a bit of a cavalry here. Wheeler's division, 1,100 men, as a kind of a army reserve. Okay, so let's go and see what happens here. Overall in the campaign, I'm not super happy about losing Richmond. The Union AI is set on the lowest aggressiveness level, so it's kind of surprising he sends 33,000 men down into Richmond. I don't think factories or manufactories or industry will permanently take damage. I think if I manage to kick him out of Richmond, I will slowly regain my production capacity. And if he doesn't burn down the supply depot there, I guess in the long run I don't lose that much. But my main army is caught up in Alexandria outside Washington in a siege and has been for a long time. So it's a bit of a weird situation, but the South is doing well in other theaters. I have occupied Cairo, I am invading Kentucky. So obviously Union AA is focusing mainly on the East, whereas the Confederacy is doing well in the West. I think the Union has around 15,000 more fielded according to the campaign ledger, 120 to 105. So it seems the Union is undermanned, or that there are inferior numbers in the West, meaning Kentucky, Missouri, etc. But they have quite a lot larger armies in the East around Washington and Richmond. So my plan is to try to win the siege at Alexandria, combine Army of Shenandoah, Army of Potomac, and try to kick them out of Richmond. But I'm not going to recruit, because we're bleeding money, even though we're doing nothing. Oh, but yes, we will get higher trade tariffs in just a day. So let's see what that does to our economy. I think we started up with some artillery. You can see the puffs going off there. I'm not sure. I can hear music. I have 3 sound chat. Oh, I can hear the artillery as well. Maybe we should do this here. Where's the game sound? Yeah, let's raise that a bit. Video. I wonder where the infantry is. So we got parrot rifles up here, 13 on. Oh, this is like the best artillery battery I have with 13 guns and parrot rifles. I forgot about that. What's the commander? Cuts. I think he's pretty good. And we have James rifles. So apparently I felt that the small artillery contingent here needed good artillery. 16 guns on the French. And Bates is opening up with reboard muskets here. They have dismounted. Oh, they're shaking, they're running already. Yeah, that wasn't... I guess they scouted out their position. No, the AI just sends in one brigade at a time as usual. Oh, interesting. I read on the Steam game community discussions. Let's call it a game forum, but it's called Steam discussions. Other people have had the same trouble as I have had, that the AI will engage, attack, but then they will just sit at the edge of the map doing nothing, hiding after. But this time, 1-to-1 ratio, the AI is actually attacking. So I guess it's not every battle. Of course it isn't. This might be the 5th or 6th battle in this campaign. And it's only once that the AI was sitting at the edge of the map hiding. So let's see how... I'm just going to try to persevere and do the best of the situation here. They are crossing the creek. That's not a good tactics, because that's going to mess up their cohesion. They're marching column, which is good. We're talking Kentucky Brigade here, 1,500 men. Eastern Tennessee Brigade. These forces I don't recognize. They could be newly recruited. They're quite small. Smallest size. 1,500 men. No, actually in the AOM mod, you recruit 1,200 men is the smallest brigade. Here comes the Army Commander, Bull Nelson, 3,600. Here comes the artillery. I think I'm gonna move the the cavalry over here on the right flank. Now when we have indication where the Union is going to attack. And we have a bit of a line fight here. Eastern Tennessee Brigade. If I scroll out I can see the name of the leader. I cannot. Oh, you know what? These must be scripted AOM campaign overhaul mod units, because usually the unit AI renames all the brigades, 1st, 2nd, 3rd brigade. They never have like immersion role-playing scripted names like East Tennessee Brigade. So these are forces that are only the AOM brigade mod, but this might be their first battle actually, because I've never seen them fight, and also the strength indicates that they might start at 1,500 men. Don't see any shaky morale here. Oh, the enemy's behind cover. Yeah, well, they have yellow cover down in the creek bed here. But we have casualties. 88 casualties. Oh my god. Let's let them lay down, right? That helps. Oh, 138. They're suffering heavy losses, even though they're behind the breastwork. Yeah, let's advance here on the left flank as well. Is this battery not firing? Yeah, it is. This battery is the first battle. This one's not. Weird. Gosh darn it, 150 men down. What about the Union? They lost 0 casualties, these guys. They're actually outgunning us here, even though we're behind the breastwork. Now remember in the last patch they lowered the protection value of cover. We don't know how much. I guess if you go into the files, if you're a modder, or stuff like that, you can do that. This is definitely heavy losses for... They're taking fire from 2 brigades. We don't know their armament. See if we can send out skirmishes from Racco's brigade and engage the artillery up there. Oh, basically, right. Here's the thing. They're stable. Look, their morale damage is almost full, and then they'll run away. But the problem is, withdrawing or falling back orders usually means they turn their back instead of marching backwards, and it is going to break them. So I think it's just quicker way to get them to rout. We are going to tell Donaldson to rally, see if that helps, and hopefully we can chase him away before Bates' brigade routes. Okay, so we have the cavalry here. Put them in loose order, and I was reading a discussion about how efficient cavalry is in melee in the current build. I usually use them, as you know, as dismounted infantry. I just feel, I mean, even and in the AOM mod, when they start with these, they don't have a lot of mixed cavalry weapons. They actually have fairly nice cold revolving arms, etc. I might be wrong. I might. The best thing might be cold steel. Some people consider it to be overpowered using cold steel in a charge compared to historically. Okay, so the 1st Kentucky Brigade is doing really well here. They're up to 230 losses and they're nervous. He still has red on rally, so he should be rallying, but he doesn't. Okay, so we'll move him up. Let's see if that doesn't remove the rally order. I think the red square around the commander is his like command range. So once he gets inside there, it should influence the troop better. But how to get them to actually rally? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And we're now within firing range with our 3rd AR cavalry. If you play the AOM campaign, you have a lot more cavalry than you do in the vanilla campaign, and almost none of them have like the mixed kind of cavalry weapon, which is the really bad one. Let's just counterattack here on the left flank. Basically, it's just this brigade left with 2 artillery batteries. That's it, right? Yep, there they are. They're running away, and Donaldson refuses to. He's not even, you know, the order of rally. Oh, he's rallying the other brigade. It's super weird. I would consider, you know, did you see that the red rally order was taken away? I don't know why that happens, but the enemy is retreating, so we have 41 minutes to inflict losses. Alright, let's go. So the losses here is quite even. Bit surprised actually, okay, at the losses inflicted. Let's see if we can get some final losses before the time runs out here. Okay, we got them up to 500 to 362 losses, but they were doing well. They're actually, maybe they have better armaments. I can't tell you why that happened. Yeah, it's over. It's over. 415 to 500, quite equal losses. But we own the battlefield. So, best case, we capture some, we get some morale. It's a minor victory, September 8. But at least we weren't pushed back out of the Cumberland Gap, which is good news. Actually, 0.5% of both morale drop and military experience for such a small battle. That General French lost. Oh, he's became famous. Good, good. That's a lot of Irish music for it's. I YouTubed Civil War music to change up the like 3-4 songs in the game. We captured 340 rifles and 5 guns. Well, I'm grateful for any weapons we get in this campaign since I'm not purchasing anything. And as you can see here, this is rather terrifying, having Richmond occupied by the Army of Northeastern Virginia, 32,000 strong, and Army of Shenandoah is down on yellow readiness, and Army of Potomac is in a siege that it indicates that we should win it. It's been going on for a long time though. Does it say how long time the game thinks it will take? No, it doesn't say how long time. Sometimes it does. And we have one army heading up towards St. Louis, is it? Louisville, sorry. And we're sitting in... We are capturing Cairo. It's not Cairo, it's Cairo. And... yeah, that battle where the enemy, the AI didn't want to engage, that was, yeah, okay, so these guys are locked up in combat because I was sitting for 3 or even 4 days, 5 days in this combat. So they have cross sabers, and that means they're locked from doing anything. They're actually now retroactively inside the tactical battle here. But we're winning this because on the 5th or 4th day, we kicked the AI off the map. And I think they attacked with around 6,000 men and we were defending with 12,000 men. So it was a really stupid attack. But it's not a good change now that they have the AI kind of skirmishing or probing, not doing anything on the tactical map. And I was losing more troops than they were to attrition every night. So they would have won the battle if I had done nothing. And it's just extremely bad game feature that you can attack with a smaller army, sit on the edge of the map and force the stronger enemy to come to you. You shouldn't be able to do that. Yeah, I talked enough about that in the last video. So it's been over a week since I streamed because I got discouraged with the game, but I guess I'm back here being bored. Yeah, we have another siege, Fort Pickens, which is like, since we have 94 artillery pieces down here, maybe it doesn't sound much, but it's probably like 80% of the Confederate starting artillery. I'm trying to take out Fort Pickens early. They have suffered 46 casualties. They're down to 6 fort firepower, and the condition is under. It's 47. So it seems we're actually wearing them down. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. 46 casualties. How many? They have a US infantry battalion here. It's not only the default fort. Oh man, dude. They have a lot of artillery here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7 batteries. Okay, so that would be really good if we could take... no. The Union will win this engagement with a probability of 62%. Estimate the length of engagement 5 days. Yeah. Up here it says we have 62% chance of victory. I'm just gonna let it go on. I have put on auto result. I don't care so much about manpower losses. Okay, we get bad weather here. Yeah, I was thinking sending in all the most of the artillery I have could take it. I don't know. Johnston. Alright, yeah. Now we're resting up Johnston here in the Army of Shenandoah. I'd like to get his readiness up. He won a battle somewhere. Like, maybe down here at Staunton. Kicked out some West Virginian forces. I'm very much outnumbered in Virginia here. Don't get fooled by the Army of Virginia. It's just a West Virginian division, brigade. We don't want to use our West Virginian troops because they're wait, that's not it. I'm sorry. The Army of the Northwest here, it's just a small West Virginia brigade, but they have 47 support. So as soon as they start taking losses, they will start retreat. It's not a good idea to fight when you have low state support on a brigade. So maybe I could, and also they're shaking. Their morale is, they're already shaking here. So I don't know what to do with this. Sit off map. Sit down here as a. I could probably place him in a fort in Richmond in the future and have him as a garrison there maybe. Magruder here with 1,700 men. It's not going to do a lot versus 32,000. Okay. When I started today, they had 33,000. They're down 2,000 since then. Maybe they're bleeding a lot of casualties from attrition here. How are they refilling their supplies, their depot? Oh, this is the Ken Burns lead motif song. Very eerie Civil War song. I like this one. Can't remember its name. And if you don't know a lot about the Civil War, as I don't, you should check out Ken Burns' documentary series. It's excellent. It's very moving and touching. They have got their 13 enemy blockades going. They have 3 invasions. We have 2 invasions. That's probably in Kentucky. No, it's in Missouri. Indian Army Strength and Missouri Guard. That's so weird. We have a third army, the Western Army, along with these 2 armies. And they're not invading. That must be a bug. As you can see, there are 3 armies here. Missouri State Guard. Yeah. Well, have we reached Louisville? I was hoping to capture that depot. I haven't built any depot in Bowling Green nor Munfordville. So I couldn't tell you how bad it is really to just march off all the way from the Nashville depot here. It doesn't seem to influence that much the range you have from the... Okay, we are losing a bit of... Van Dorn is low on supply. Where is he? Oh, Cairo is low on supply. Yeah, we don't... Okay. It's a good thing when you get an indicator here saying that you're low on food supplies, ammunition, yeah, provision. Alright, so either I build a depot and sit it out, or I retreat due to supply. We have Department of Southwest Missouri has a nominal strength of 11,000, but the parenthesis shows how many troops are actually in there right now, 2,400. So they have recruited a lot of troops over in the Cairo area. Yeah, when I checked just a day ago or so, they were down to 120, as I said. So they recruited 8,000 new ones. I'd suppose they're trying to kick me out of Cairo here. In a way, I'd kind of like to fight these two armies, 8 and 2,400. That's 10,000 to my 10,000. I'm hoping they'll attack me. My navy, brown water navy, has retreated down here to refit in the Memphis port. So I think instead of building a depot, instead of retreating, we're gonna sit and starve for a while without any provisions and forage and see if they attack us. Have we captured Cairo? I think we have. Look, we have a 268 mil. That's a lot of surplus. Oh yeah, right. Because we have increased our tariffs from 30 to 50%, and that has increased our tariffs quite substantially. And I would be very surprised with a surplus of 268 million here if we couldn't get some money into the treasury. So let's see, our revenues are now above the union's revenues. I don't know what policy to select. This is because I went for the tariff act here, and that gives tariffs up to 50%. So now our economy is quite good. I don't know if we should go for military 2. All it really does right now is allows me to subsidize the military contracts, projects better, but I'm not very interested in that. Escalates the war, giving 2.5% NMXP gain. Is that national morale experience gain? I don't know what that does. What is national morale experience? Is it that if you win or lose a battle, the national morale increase, decrease is gonna get worse losing and better winning? Well, winning doesn't matter, right? It's just losing. So okay, maybe I don't understand it. Could go for I think I'd like to go for the Revenue Act here, which gives us 5% income tax. It's not a lot, but it's a little. It's income. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go. It's 47 days plus another 30 days, so 2.5 months or so. A bit more. Let's go for money. If we're gonna build a navy, we need money. Yeah, very catchy song here. Oops, we have it happened exactly what I wanted. Grant is attacking us, but it doesn't seem like he got company with the river flotilla, 2,400 man department of Southwest Missouri. So this shows that the AI is sometimes he's really good at coordinating his armies and attacking at the same time. This time, not. Maybe that is because they are on the river. But anyway, I'm gonna set this up, I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna do this battle. It's pretty obvious, defending, even though Grant is a good general, You know, I would be very surprised if I didn't win this easily, handily. But okay, see you in the next one. Bye.